I don't think I've seen any other RV with this amount of light in it. I definitely have never seen an RV with this amount of windows.
Yeah.
So this was really a nice layout. Okay, if you've never been to our channel, but you came here to get the tour of the Solitude 310 GK, we're Campmore Barkless. We travel around with our poodles, and that's Lisa, and I'm Chris. And this is a 1996 Ferran motorhome here. More on that in another video. But let's go ahead and take a look at Solitude made by Grand Design. Okay, so we're inside the Solitude 310 BK? GK. And I gotta say, the cabinetry work in here is awesome. And the amount of lights in here and how open this thing feels. So we have Kathy and we have John. And they've been full-time now for 4 months?
4 months.
Tell me your favorite thing about this model and why you bought this model.
One of the features that we noticed about this model was all the windows.
It does have a lot of windows.
And we really felt that brightens up the space. I mean, right now we have no lights on, and you know, the sun's out, and it's so bright in here. In the morning when the sun's rising, I can come and open all the blinds, and I don't have to turn the lights on. So that was one of the reasons why we picked this model. We also liked the island.
Yeah, that's a really big island. You guys got a lot of countertop space in here, especially compared to our rig.
Yeah, a lot of countertop space, and we also liked the feature of the TV. So
where's your TV? I don't see a TV.
So the TV is behind the fireplace, and it comes up. So there's a button, and it lifts. So we like it because we're not big TV watchers. So we can recess it back into the fireplace, and then we still have the bright window. There's no entertainment center that's taking up a window space. So that was one of the reasons we like this model and the layout.
Yeah, and it gives it, you don't have the big TV just hanging someplace blocking something, or it's always in the way. That's a great idea.
You want me to show you a secret?
Sure.
All right, 310 owners, I want to know if you know about this secret.
Oh, look at that. It's got a storage behind there. That's pretty neat.
So let Chris know in the comments if you knew that compartment was there, or if we just taught you something.
Now, did the salesman point that out, or did you guys discover it?
No, we discovered it.
Okay, and not only have they been full-time now for 4 months, but they also travel with their kitties. This is one, and they have 2 others that are around here someplace. What's the name of this cat?
That's Scooter.
That's Scooter. Oh. So as I'm looking around, I can tell this whole thing here is a slide, so your whole kitchen area slides out.
Yes.
And it appears that the whole dinette and the love seat area slides out. So that's why this thing looks so much bigger inside here than like our rig. And I see you also have a whole chandelier thing up there. It doesn't look like it's mounted to the ceiling. Why is it not up to the ceiling?
So we have those lights.
Okay, you got your pendant lights.
And then
oh, look at that.
Here.
Some indirect ambient lights.
And I don't know if you can see it here, but there's some lighting under the cabinets.
Oh, that is really cool.
And that will light up your drawers as you open them. How cool.
Yeah, check this out. So the light helps to light up the drawer. That's some good thinking. Look at the size of this sink. You can get your pots and pans in there with the handles.
Yes.
That's awesome. Look at the sprayer. It just seems like the fit and finish inside the Grand Design just seems to be one step above a lot of the other brand RVs. Okay, so now we're going to take a look at some of these appliances because they're a little bit different than most of the RV appliances. This appears to be a full standard size house type microwave, and it's also a convection oven.
Yes, we'd never cooked with convection ovens until we moved into the RV, and we weren't really sure, so we tested it out with some frozen tenders. They came out nice and crispy, so now we cook everything in the convection. And it's nice because it runs on electric, and we're always plugged in, so we're not burning through propane.
Okay, and they also have a regular oven that's below their cooktop too. Look at this thing here. This is not like a regular RV oven. It looks almost like a house type, a residential type oven. So this RV actually has 2 ovens if you count the convection part of the microwave. And it got a 3-burner cooktop and a window behind the stove, which is kind of unusual. Usually you don't see the windows right behind the stove, so that's nice. It gives a lot of light right in there when she's cooking. Not only do you have a love seat, but they have a sofa. Yeah, look at all the storage around here. You got all the storage above here and with the leaded glass, and that feels like actual real leaded glass. They got all the storage above where the TV fireplace is. Cabinets on both sides of the microwave, down below on the stove. Then they've got like the little hut thing over here with more stained glass on it. They got stained glass above there, and then they actually got a big pantry.
And don't forget the end of the kitchen island is plumb for a dishwasher.
If you notice here on the back of the island, that's got a toe kick area, and then this panel here goes all the way down to the floor. And that's because there's hookups in here for the dishwasher. They actually have a full-size door for their pantry with more leaded glass in it. Can we see inside?
It's a little messy, so no judgment, but yeah, I'll let you take a peek.
Wow, look at the storage in there. That is incredible. And it actually goes back that way just a little bit.
And there's lights. There's lights over here.
Oh,
there's
look
a
at
top
that.
light,
Oh,
pantry light,
somebody was thinking.
and then there's lights on the hutch.
That's one thing I could say that a lot of the manufacturers don't do is they don't have enough lights inside of the cabinets, and it's really hard to see inside a lot of these cabinets in these RVs. We've added lights to ours. It's just too hard to see inside the cabinets. Okay, so their love seat here also has a whole bunch of stuff built into it. First thing, it has these swivel out trays for using for your phone or your laptop, which is pretty neat, or eating.
That are removable.
And they come off. And then it's also got heat, massage, and then they recline. And they got, what's the light for?
They have under lighting, but I don't know if you can see it.
And they have a fireplace. Now, does that fireplace, does it also give off any heat, or is it just for looks?
So it does. It is actually controlled via a thermostat.
Oh, really?
You can control it on the panel, but I like to use the remote. You can change the color. Now it's blue.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Purple, no light, orange. And then you can change the flames. So now there's no flames.
There's blue. Okay, there's blue and orange.
Wow, that thing's got a lot of features.
It does provide some nice electric heat.
Yeah, save you on your propane. So they got a dinette here with the 2 chairs. Did it come with 4 chairs or just 2?
So it came with 2 fold-up chairs and 2 solid chairs.
Okay.
So we left the 2 solid chairs in our storage unit, and these are the folding chairs.
Oh, check that out. Do you have to fold those up and do something with them when you travel, or they can just sit right there? And
They can sit right there. There are hooks on the floor that you can strap them in so that they don't rock back and forth.
Okay. And you got a little fold-up end table here.
Yes.
That make the dinette table even bigger.
Yes.
That's great. Look at all these lights.
Yeah, the dinette lights and the love seat lights. This is a great feature, especially in the morning. I come down and I just turn on the interior lights.
Wow, look how bright this is in here.
Really brighten up the space.
I take it everything in here is LED?
Yes. We actually have 2 lights behind the sofa also.
Oh.
Yeah, just a tiny light. There's lights over here too.
Oh, even under cabinet lighting.
And the microwave also has a light.
There you go.
The windows, it feels really open in here. You don't feel claustrophobic at all, so this is a great camper. Check out the blinds. Look at that. Are they powered?
Nope, you just pull it down and they go up.
All of them are like that?
Except the one behind the stove.
We're going to go up in the bedroom. Oh, what do you got? Is that a cubby hole for shoes?
It is, and actually, if it's a lot of shoes. But it has an opening in the back, probably for airflow, maybe for the furnace. And one of our curious cats got through there. So we've had to put something that still allowed air to flow through. So our shoes don't fit all the way to the back anymore, but at least the cats don't make their way into the basement.
Curious cats.
A standard RV bathroom. We've got a little bit bigger of a shower.
Yeah, and you got some nice glass doors. Oh, you've actually got a slide bar where you can raise and lower your shower head to any height you want. So then you got a vanity, you got some storage down below. Got your outlet for your hairdryer and stuff. And you got the sink. And they got another medicine chest up here. Just the fit and finish of the woodwork is really nice in here. Now we'll make our way into the bedroom. Oh, there's another kitty.
That's Murphy.
How you doing, Murphy? You putting your cat hair markings on everything? Is that a king size bed?
It is a king size bed. With 3 cats and they sleep with us, we knew we had to have a bigger bed for them.
So that's another slide that slides out. It gives you room to walk around your bed basically here.
Another feature that we liked also in here is still more windows. Lots of windows. We've got windows over here, windows over here. The TV was mounted up here. It's not huge, but again, we're not huge TV watchers, so it's fine. It works for us. And it doesn't block the windows, so we get, you know, another bright room.
Small window above, like a transom window above your headboard. I don't think I've seen that in any other RV, so that's pretty unique.
Another feature we really like is the Ottoman down here.
Oh, look at that. That thing just pulls out from underneath the bed.
Yep, it pulls out. It has storage in it. But the cats use it to get up on the bed.
So it gives a little stepping stone to get up there.
Yep.
That's awesome. Does this bed lift up and there's all kinds of storage underneath too?
It does. It lifts up and there's storage that goes from the end of the bed all the way back to about here.
Wow.
So there's lots of storage under there.
Is that another bathroom?
This is not another bathroom. This is the laundry room. So this
Wow.
is all plumbed and ready for a washer and dryer. We use it for storage. So it has hooks up here and we have like jackets and things hanging in there, and then our vacuum and our mop are in here because it gives it a little bit of vertical storage.
There we go.
And then we put it over the door hook for like some other items. Since we live in it, I have like purses and things like that hanging in there.
And then this is a built-in dresser that came with the camper.
Yep.
And we see the bolt. More on that in another video.
That bolt.
That's a souvenir now.
Exactly.
So, and then you got a giant closet here.
We do.
And now I live in this RV full time, so this RV is being used. So I thank you for letting us come in and see all your stuff. So
Sure. So we like this closet because it has a full closet rack, and then, you know, again, we live in it. So our sweatshirts and things are up there. But then it has shelves in the back.
oh, it sure does. Look at that. It's got more storage area behind the clothes.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
So we have like books and some more clothes and things like that stored back there. Our laundry basket's back there, and I'm pretty sure there's a cat back there. You know, 2 full-length mirrors. Have it latched when you're in here. It really opens up the space.
And they put you a plug over there so you can charge your stuff from the bed.
We both have a plug.
And another one over there.
Another feature that I can point out too, just push lights.
Oh, you can reach them from the bed.
So we can, you know, reading lights, we can read or whatever.
And they got a separate air conditioner in here, which is a great feature, with its own thermostat, so they can have their own temperature up in this area here in the bed when they're sleeping. They have 2 YouTube channels, part of the Inspired Network.
Inspired Network.
Yeah, so they have Inspired We Go right here, and they have VegInspired right here. Do you want to tell them about your YouTube channels?
Sure. So Inspired We Go is more of our adventures. So we share our bicycle rides. We like to adventure and go to different parks, whether they're national, state, or even local parks. You know, sometimes people forget their local parks. So we like to shoot videos there and kind of show you places that you might not find or uncover unique places, like our Blowing Rocks video from Jupiter, Florida. We really like to show you like the adventures we're going on. And then on VegInspired, we share cooking tips, plant-based cooking tips, and plant-based restaurant tours and things like that. So we're going to show you all the good eats on VegInspired, and we're going to show you all the adventures on Inspired We Go.
So make sure you check out their YouTube channels. They got a lot of good content on there. All right, now we're going to take a look at the outside, and the first thing that I notice is the steps. That's not a regular RV steps that come out. These things look like they're super heavy duty.
It was on there. We didn't add it. It was already on there. But they're pretty cool. So they lock into place for when you travel.
And that's it? It just latches to the door frame?
Yep.
Oh, man. That's pretty sweet.
And then you can close your door like you would a normal RV.
Right.
And put your handle over it. And then when we get somewhere, we just pull them down. You just twist it. And then we can level them using the bars on the bottom.
That's the first thing I noticed when I walked in is how stable that the steps were. No rocky steps on this unit. All right, now let's take a look inside some of their bays and see what kind of storage this unit has.
So it has pass-through, so it goes all the way to the other side.
Oh, that's nice.
Again, Grand Design with the lights. There's a light in here. Has nice linoleum on the bottom and it's carpeted. It goes all the way through.
Oh, and look at that. It's all aluminum, the framing on this thing. What do you got inside the front compartment?
So we have a 30-pound propane tank here.
That's all you have is just a 30-pound?
Nope, we have a same 30-pound on the other side as well. So we can switch it. We can open one and just use one, and then when it runs out, just turn the switch and have it pull from the other side. Or we can set it up so that it pulls from both and it'll just automatically do it. So there's a lot of great features and a lot of options based on what your comfort level is. We just use one, that way we know when one runs out.
And I can tell you, I've seen a lot of these RVs where they stick both tanks in one compartment, and then when the back one gets empty, you have to take the whole front one, disconnect everything just to change out the one tank. You got an awning outside here for the seating area. They got another awning that pops off the slide, which is really cool. So you got a lot of shade. You got double awnings outside here.
We do, yeah, and that one's a little bit longer, so it really helps to protect, you know, you under the picnic table when the sun's at high noon.
And I see you got frameless windows, and there's the Grand Design logo. You got another giant storage area in the front here.
We do. They told us this was for a generator. We're currently using it for some outdoor items. But it's really big.
All your hydraulic stuff's in there.
Yep.
And the battery box. Man, this gives you a lot of storage.
So this is the other side of the pass-through.
And this is where the other propane tank is,
yeah.
I take it.
The other propane tank's here. And then,
That door looks different. Oh, look at this.
so it's a split door. John, you're gonna have to do that. There's this big spider.
We have a spider situation. Okay, back to the tour. So as you were saying before, the spider
Jumped out and scared me. This is the other side of that storage.
Cool.
And then, so this is where all of our hookup equipment goes. These are our controls. What's really nice is they make it really easy.
Oh, they got like a whole thing there that shows what each way you can turn all your levers.
Right, so if you're dry camping, your levers need to be different than if you're city water, which is where we are right now, or if you're sanitizing or whatever you're doing.
Look at that. Yeah, winterizing, sanitizing, city water, dry camping, and power fill tank. Oh, did you guys add this, a water filter?
Nope, it came with it. What's really cool is it also came with this hose. So we can have hot and cold water outside.
Oh, that's nice.
And then on the other side, the door covered it up because the door's open over there, but on the other side there's a hookup for cold water only.
Really?
So we could take the hose over there and plug it in, and you could wash your shoes or your feet, or if you had a dog before they came in that camper.
And I can see that part of their electronic leveling unit is right here on this door, so you have to come out here when you set it up to level it.
Yes, which makes it really easy because the truck's backed in here, so you can see to extend. So when we unhook, we extend the front.
Okay.
Which is what lifts it off the fifth wheel hitch in the bed of the truck.
Okay, then you can pull the truck out.
Then never done a fifth wheel. You have to pull the truck out because when you hit the auto level button, sometimes the front dips down a little bit, and you don't want it to hit the back of the truck. So it says right here, move truck away from unit to allow for dip. So always make sure you're moving your truck away before you auto level.
So you need to have your truck totally out from underneath this thing.
Yes.
Before you push the go button.
Yes.
Morning, neighbors.
Check this out. They got a slide here, so the door can't flip all the way up. So instead of having the door come up and hit the bottom of the slide, they made it into a two-part door where this part here hinges out, and that part there goes up to like one of the normal hatch doors. And I see your furnace and your water heater, and that's where your power cord, I assume, is coming in.
Yep.
And your 50 amp.
Yep, 50 amp.
And you got, how many sewer drains? I see some of these things have like multiple hookups for sewers.
We just have one tank drain. Yeah.
You got refrigerator vents,
Yep.
top and bottom, more frameless windows. Do you guys keep your sewer tube inside the bumper?
In the bumper, we do.
That's convenient.
So Grand Design was really awesome. They pre-wired a backup camera. So we went ahead and purchased the backup camera, and we just installed it ourselves. It was super easy. You just had a cord and a couple of screws, and we can see out here from inside the truck.
So it's a wireless camera system.
Correct.
So they ran the power wires to it, and you just hooked it up, and it doesn't get easier than that. I see you got your bicycles for your adventures.
Yes.
I see you got a ladder to get up on the roof. Anybody ever get up on the roof?
Yeah. John gets up on the roof, don't you?
Yeah.
What do you do up there, John?
I just sweep up the slides and just make sure everything's okay up there.
Okay.
before we take off.
Yeah, so that's a good tip for you. Before you take off, get up on top and sweep off the slide so that all the stuff and leaves and stuff that have landed on it, so you get some debris up there, sweep that off so that when you pull it in, it doesn't wreck your seals or come inside the RV. And I just noticed that you got like drain extenders everywhere to keep the water from running down the side and staying in the side of the RV. You got one over there. I got dripped on one from the front. Let us know down in the comments what your opinion is on this RV and the layout. And I'd like to thank Kathy and John for giving us a tour of their Solitude made by Grand Design.
Anytime. It was fun.
And check out their YouTube channels. I have the links down in the description. Thanks for watching. Give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button for more tours and more adventures. We appreciate you watching. Thank you. And there's hookups in there for the washer and dryer.
Nope.
Oh.
The dishwasher.
The dishwasher and dryer. We have a spider situation.
Right there when I opened it up. Ah!
And I'd like to thank John. Well, try that again. So, and you okay, try
Go
it.
ahead.
Okay. Let me try that one more time.